Good Erev Shabbos, Golf Man Synagogue. On this Erev Shabbos of Parshas Bechukosai, I want to share with you a very special Dvar Torah and some exciting announcements. First, I'm going to share a Dvar Torah that I shared this morning after Shacharis. If you are out there listening to this recording and you already heard this Dvar Torah because you were at Shacharis this morning, let me know. Send me some feedback. Or if you have any other feedback, I really like this type of Dvar Torah. I really like that one. Or keep it coming, Rabbi Alt. I'm loving these Divrei Torah. Please send me a text message or an email. I would love to have a better sense of who is listening to these recordings. This week's parsha is Parasha Bechukosai. It opens with the brachos and the klalos. It brought many wonderful brachos. If in Bechukosai telechu, if we will follow the Torah, and we will guard the mitzvos, and then many very terrible curses if the Jewish people will wander, will go astray, and will not keep the Torah. Immediately following all of those curses is the mitzvah of Eruchin. Now, what is Eruchin? Ish ki yafli neder be'erkecha nefashos laHashem. If a man articulates a vow to Hashem regarding a valuation of living beings, so what is this referring to? This is referring to a very unique form of gift to the Beis HaMikdash. There's such a thing as being makdish, as sanctifying, consecrating something to be given to the Beis HaMikdash. And in many times, what was really intended is consecrating a certain item of value with the intention that that item's value be redeemed onto money, and the money would be donated to the Beis HaMikdash. One of the most unique examples of this is Eruchin. Eruchin is where the person consecrates, sanctifies a person's value. And the Torah actually goes through enumerating the assigned value for different age groups. And such that if someone would say the erech of myself, how much would that be? The erech of that person, how much would that be? The Ishbitzer Rebbe has an amazing pshat to explain the order of the Torah. Why is it that this mitzvah should be presented to us immediately after the Torah finishes telling us about all of the klalos, all of the curses of the Torah? The reason is as follows. A person reads the parsha and he sees curse after curse after curse, terrible tragedy after tragedy for what will befall the Jewish people if they will stray from the Torah. And one cannot help but think to different points in history: the destruction of the first Beis HaMikdash, the destruction of the second Beis HaMikdash, the Spanish Inquisition, the Crusades, the Holocaust, one item after another about the fulfillment of these tragedies. And one might think to themselves, woe is to me. What is the value of a Jew after straying so far? What is the value of a Jew that doesn't have it quite right, that isn't keeping the Torah exactly as it's meant? Look at what the Torah seems to be teaching us, this frightening reality. Says the Ishbitzer, no. Immediately following all of this, the Torah teaches about Eruchin. Why? To teach us that we all have a value, and not just any value. We have a value to the Beis HaMikdash. We have a holy value. That, says the Ishbitzer, is why this mitzvah is introduced right here. And if we will think into this and we'll appreciate our value and appreciate our holy value, despite where we are in life, despite how high or low, near or far we find ourselves, that is the answer to keep ourselves strong, to dedicate ourselves to the Torah, to continue to accomplish because we have an Eruchin, because we have a value. That is the message of the Ishbitzer that he derives from this week's Parasha, from the mitzvah of Eruchin. Okay, thank you all for that. Let me share with you now a few quick announcements. We want to thank Dr. Len and Mrs. Marilyn Horowitz for sponsoring Kiddush this Shabbos in memory of Len's father, Morton Horowitz. Reuven Mordechai ben Shlomo, whose yahrzeit is the 28th of Iyar. Kiddush this Shabbos will be different than usual. Our social hall is being rented this Shabbos, and therefore Kiddush will be in the lobby. This is somewhat experimental, but we are hoping that it will be successful. And it will be a stand-up style Kiddush with mazonos and drinks only. So please prepare accordingly. Please be aware of that. Shalosh Shudis this Shabbos is a very special Shalosh Shudis. The Cincinnati Kollel, together with the Columbus Kollel, are having a Shabbaton together, and they are going to be having their special Shalosh Shudis together in our social hall, and all GMSers are invited to join them, and they are going to be hosting a very special guest, Harav Tzvi Berkowitz Shlita of Ner Yisrael. So this will be a very special Shalosh Shudis not to miss, and it will be starting a little bit earlier than usual at 8:30 p.m., and that'll be preceded by Mincha at 8 o'clock. This Sunday is the 20th of Iyar, is Yom Yerushalayim, a very special day where we celebrate regaining access to the Ir HaTikah, to the old city of Yerushalayim, and to, of course, the Kosel. A very, very special day. And in honor of this special day, we'll be hosting a very special shir with a breakfast immediately following our 8 a.m. Shacharis on Sunday. There'll be a shir and breakfast. The shir will be given by Rabbi Mordechai Shichman on the topic and significance of Yom Yerushalayim, and there'll be breakfast as well. So please come and join us and enjoy that. Monday is Memorial Day. So please remember that Shacharis will be at 8 a.m. and we are arranging a special fun get-together at the Summit Park lawn. Real simple, casual fun, relay races, three-legged races, whatever, throwing frisbees around, just hanging out, having some fun. So please join us if you're free and take advantage of that opportunity. Erev Shavuos, next Shabbos, we are hosting a very special luncheon in our social hall. RSVPs are required. Please RSVP at bookone.com/GMS or email rudefoodcatering@gmail.com directly to make your reservations. It's going to be a really special luncheon together and a very nice way to enter into the Yom Tov of Shavuos. We have a 3-day Yom Tov this year, and it will take a little bit of the burden off some of us by having one less meal to prepare and by having a nice opportunity to spend some time together as we go into that very special Yom Tov. Please remember that Tuesday is Rosh Chodesh, which means Shacharis will be a little bit early at 6:20 a.m. Finally, we have a number of Mazel Tovs in the community. A very special Mazel Tov to Moshe and Tova Kirshner and family on their son Tuvia putting on tefillin for the very first time this week on Thursday. Take a look at a nice photo in the bulletin, and we look forward to his bar mitzvah coming up just shortly after Shavuos on Parshas Shalach. We also want to Mazel Tov to Rabbi Yaakov and Chaya Marchuk and family on the birth of a boy. There will be a Shalom Zohar at the Marchuk's apartment at 6515 Elbrook on the second floor, beginning at 10 p.m. And the Bris Milah is tentatively scheduled for Monday morning, Memorial Day Monday, after the 7:30 Shacharis at CZE B'Shah Tova U'Mitzlachas. Finally, wish a Mazel Tov to Meir and Chaya Khan and family on the birth of a granddaughter to their children, Avi and Bracha Khan Axelbaum. There are a number of very important announcements. Please take a look at the Shabbos bulletin for all those details. I wish you all a wonderful, fantastic Shabbos. Please start thinking about Shavuos. We have a really exciting program arranged for the Shavuos night learning, really great kiddushes and davenings to look forward to, and a number of sponsorship opportunities which are coming down the pike. Please be ready and please contribute generously to make this Yom Tov as amazing as it could possibly be. I wish you all a very wonderful Shabbos.